Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we're going to learn all about networking from a guy who's been at it for more than 3 decades. His story just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, there's an expression I love about networking. You got to circulate to percolate. There's a lot of people who start a business and they sit at home and they hope to grow that business, but they're not out shaking hands and kissing babies, so to speak. To talk about that, Mark Washum, the Professional Connectors. Thanks for coming on the show.
Hey, Jeff, thank you very much for having me on the show. Great memories in the connecting world. We actually met 20 plus years ago at one of my groups that we started out. The cool thing with being the professional connector, so I kind of market myself, DFW is the mecca for networking groups. All the big players like BNI, Master Network, CEO Network, my group, Professional Connectors, Malcolm Farmer's group over at the Legends. This is a wonderful time to be a networker, a connector. Everybody's getting excited about January 1, stop smoking, lose weight, and go to connecting groups.
Yes.
So it's a beautiful time.
Now, it's one thing to attend, it's another thing to start your own. What was the genesis of you starting your own groups?
So really enjoy, when we started our first group 30 years ago, we were pretty much winging it, telling people about networking groups. They thought it was computers 30 years ago. So enjoy designing my own type of group, taking it from other professional groups. Our group now, Professional Connectors, we are come one, come all. We love people that play at a very high level, have a following, and the spirit of giving. That is the key players. I have a group that meets once a month in Addison, invitation only. Would love to chat with you, vet with you, see if you're a fit. And we are just loving this time to get out and network and meet people.
Now, you have a day job. You have another business.
Yeah, that's a perfect fit with being a connector. I'm an insurance man for 37 years. And if you hear the word insurance, we do it. Our main area of expertise, the life insurance. I've got 50 people on my life insurance team. Group major medical. My business partner, Brian Beavers, is a wizard in the group insurance arena. And we have guys that are doing the P&C, the commercial. So again, if you hear the word insurance, we do it. We are looking for sharp individuals that want to get in that career, or sharp individuals that are independent and want to also play in our space.
Yes. How would you say networking has changed over the years? And does the next generation, the Gen Zs, do they know how to network?
It is definitely a skill set. In my world, we're believers of business cards. So that's totally against the new generation, if you would. There are quite a few young people that get it and connect the dots, read the books. So it's great. I think everybody needs to be in networking groups. Everybody needs to be in the virtual world.
Yeah.
Which you're all about.
And I know you're a big spirit of abundance guy. In fact, you named one of your groups the Abundance Connectors.
Yes.
And so let's talk about the spirit of abundance. If you come into a room and you're just trying to hustle the whole room and collect as many business cards as you can, you're going to flame out, aren't you?
Going to flame out very quickly. And the way that we started Abundance Connectors was the concept of come one, come all. There are some great groups out there that are one of each profession, And that's great. Our groups are all about, let's all get together. There's 8 million people in the DFW area. There's more than enough business. So we're all about quality people.
Yeah. We've got some pictures off of your Facebook of some of your different networking opportunities, and you're just attracting a really high quality individual, aren't you?
Yeah, that Tom Holsey right there, quite a name. What a story there. I met Tom actually at one of the groups that we used to work out when we were doing triathlons. So we're talking 30 years ago. That location right there is First Fitness, Nigel Branson, who's in the nutrition area. That was a great networking group, good memories. There's Nigel, there's Pastor Kendall. My son, Bryce Washum, is also a pastor at our church, Freedom. And then Jay Mamie right there, quite a talented young man from New York. We're trying to get him to be more of a Texan.
Yeah, he still hasn't lost that New York accent.
Hi,
Jay. Let's talk about the do's and don'ts. So we talked a little bit about don't be that guy who's trying to sell the whole room. What are some do's? Give first.
Yeah, for me, I'm all about asking what you do for a living so I can help you meet people that will enhance and empower your business. Definitely want to have a cup of coffee and get to know each other. One of the don'ts is you don't want to just meet someone and recommend them right on the spot. You're putting your name out there. I don't give any recommendations until I have a one-on-one and get crystal clear on who I'm chatting with and what their spirit's all about.
Yeah. And the late, great Zig Ziglar said, you can have anything you want as long as you help other people achieve what they want first. Sure. And there's great wisdom to that, isn't there?
Big time wisdom. Matter of fact, Zig Ziglar, that's good old Brian Flanagan. I'm sure he's been to your show. He's a great man in his young 70s, business broker. Love Brian Flanagan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What would you say separates your groups from others that are out there?
We really take our time vetting people. We don't put the word out. It's by invitation only. So we have a little higher quality. Nobody is new in the business, new in DFW, and again, following and the spirit of giving.
Mm. And you also have been known to play poker.
I grew up in Las Vegas, so I know a little bit about poker, not much, but yes, we enjoy our Texas Hold'em once a month. That ties into our group, and it's amazing how some people they're running late to not network, but they seem to get there when the poker table comes out.
Well, and I love that about you. 30 years into networking, you're still experimenting, you're still tweaking and meeting the networker where they are. So I know you didn't read about poker in any book here. This is a great way to network through poker. It just organically happened.
It organically happened, and it's been a joy to meet a lot of people that love that as a hobby, and the quality of people that we're meeting. Our group meets once a month, and it's a perfect fit. We meet in the afternoon and go till about 10 o'clock at night, and we all leave with some good new relationships.
Outstanding. And I know we're coming into a turbulent time in the economy. A lot of people are predicting a recession here in the next few months. That's all the more reason to get out and network, isn't it?
You definitely want to have a strong networking connecting group. We like to think connecting is the next level above networking, and that's just going to make your business stronger when you have your strategic referral partners. And when you can identify your strategic referral partners, business just duplicates.
Yeah. I was part of a networking group one time, and they said that the largest referral ever given to anyone was from a custodian who happened to be in a networking group with a guy who sold office furniture. And then the custodian happened to hear about a guy who was in the market to buy a bunch of office equipment. So you really never know who you're meeting and who they know.
Without a doubt. That's why you want to sit down, have a one-on-one, have a cup of coffee, and really drill down on who they know and how they can help each other.
Yeah, and I've discovered that Dallas-Fort Worth, it is kind of like Kevin Bacon, 6 degrees, 7 degrees of separation. Everybody knows everybody, especially the people who make it happen.
Yeah, that's what's beautiful. And in the networking world. I've been running here at DFW for 30 years, been running up and down the Dallas Tollway before the Dallas Tollway was built.
Wow.
So we all know each other, we see each other, we're excited. January is just going to blossom in the networking world.
Outstanding. We're almost out of time.
All
So
right.
final thoughts. What would you like to leave people with?
Be joyful. I'm 65 years old now, and I make a point every morning with my first cup of coffee to reflect on the day before. I'm joyful I'm here around some great people, enjoying this time with you, Jeff Crilley.
Thank you. Well, you've been a great guest. We'll have to have you back again soon. We're going to end with a couple of pages. First, the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/mark.washum.3, and then your business website, which is markwashum.business.site. Thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jeff.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.